Hi, my name is Rachel Dixon. I am a PhD student at the Virginia Institute of Marine Science, and my research focuses on the impact of environmental variation on estuarine fish populations. The title of my lesson plan is Fish Census, Monitoring Finfish Populations in Chesapeake Bay. Students will be introduced to one of the ways in which scientists study fishes in the bay and monitor the overall health of the bay's fish populations. Just like a census of people, fishery scientists visit different habitats to learn what species live there and how many fish there are. Students will also learn about the different factors that determine whether a particular fish species might be found in an estuary. There are two main parts to this activity. In the first part, students will use mock data from an actual fishery survey to study how the abundance of 5 common Chesapeake Bay fish species, spot, summer flounder, bay anchovy, striped bass, and blue catfish, can vary among habitats around the bay. Students will work in groups to process a trawl sample from one of 5 survey sites, either in the main stem or one of the tributaries in the lower bay. Each group will receive a net full of fish caught at their site. The different species can be represented by a variety of materials, such as colored beads or cutout pictures of the fish that are included within this lesson plan. The students will sort and count the fish in their sample and graph the abundance of each species at their site. Each group will then share with the class what species they observed and answer questions about the fish communities in the habitats at these locations. During the second part of this activity, students will use the data they just collected to estimate how many fish of a species are present in the bay that year, what scientists call an index of abundance. Each group will focus on one of the 5 species and determine the total number of fish caught in the whole survey for this year. That total is then added to a line graph where students can consider whether their species population has increased, decreased, or stayed the same. Because fish species respond differently to changes in the environment or other factors like fishing pressure, each group will draw conclusions about their species' unique population trend and answer species-specific questions to be shared with the class. The main objective of this lesson plan is for students to learn about how scientists study fishes in the Chesapeake Bay and how this information is then used to conserve and manage our bay's resources. Thank you very much.